Hello, and welcome to the PlayStation Station. In today's video, we're going to be having a look at EA Play, or EA Access as it was known before. This is going to be a full review, guys. I actually did this before. This was the very first video I ever put on this channel. So this is kind of special because it's where we all started and we're 1 year on. And here is the updated thoughts on EA Play, as they now call it. Going to do a little bit differently from last time, guys, because previously I didn't really go through all of the games. I just kind of talked about what I thought the benefits were. And to be honest, my major plus for EA Access is that I just think if you're someone that, you know, you buy sport games on a regular, or if you every year you buy FIFA, but maybe you're not the biggest FIFA head, but you like to get it every year, you know, you get it about 6 months later doing this, and it costs considerably less. Plus you get basketball and Madden, as you see in the background, even though it is some awful Madden. Yeah. That was my first one on the new one, and it was pretty bad, I have to say. And yeah, but then again, I suck at most games, but I just enjoy playing them, so can't hate me for that. Guys, there has been an increase in price. It was £15, I seem to recall, for the year, which I just thought was insanely good value. It's now £20, so 25% increase there. I still don't think that's that unreasonable. I think that's relatively fair for what you get. But of course, no one ever likes an increase on a subscription or something that, you know, you're already tied into paying. And if you want to keep what you've got, then you just deal with the increase in price and you pay up. So yeah, £20 for the year. And with that, you do get access to the Vault, which is effectively all of the games they have to offer, which I will go through in a moment. I've actually written them down for you guys. Normally when I do videos, guys, I literally just wing it and just all entirely unscripted, off the top of my head, honest thoughts. Here I've written them down, so I actually get to go through all of the games and give like a brief opinion on them, which actually goes to show it's not too many games, to be honest, if I'm able to do that in a quick 10-minute or so video. But not only that, you also get 10% off EA games or DLCs or even in-game content. I know one of my buddies, me and him play a lot of Apex. He does enjoy the 10% off the Apex coins there, especially in times like this when you've got a collection event going on. So yeah, that is also an added bonus. And finally, you get trial 10-hour game trials on the latest EA games. Currently there's UFC 4. It's always rotating. Every couple months you'll see there's a new trial out there for you to enjoy 10 hours of. But guys, let's dive into it. Let's dive into the Vault and what they actually have on offer. Starting, this is alphabetically. We've got A Way Out, obviously the co-op game, story game. Bloody awesome game. If you haven't played it, grab a friend. That is very entertaining. Prison Tale. Big up to A Way Out. Loving that game. What a co-op experience that is. Anthem, obviously, most of us will know that because it did not get the love maybe they wanted it to get, but I have to admit, I played it and it's not bad, but then again, you need someone else to want to hop in it with you, otherwise it can be quite a lonesome experience. But, you know, not a bad multiplayer experience. It can be alright. I'm not saying it's that great, but I don't think it's as bad as a lot of the things I saw said it was, to be honest, but I thought it was actually relatively pleasurable. Then we got the Battlefields, guys. 1, 4, Hardline, and 5. Having said that, I've tried downloading Hardline. It doesn't seem to let me download it on EA Access. Maybe I need to try again, but it does say it's in the Vault for PS4, so that's that. I mean, you've got to love that. Battlefield 5, you'll see in the gameplay here. I've got awful Wi-Fi. I live in Namibia, in Africa. Beautiful, lovely country. Fortunately, the Wi-Fi here is tragically bad. So a lot of the time when I play online games, I am dealing with insane ping. But for Battlefield 5, I don't know why it's just so bad. I mean, you'll see at times in this video, I've got a ping of 1,000. I've even been banned from certain game modes from community people because my ping is just affecting everyone so bad. So yay for that. It's awful, but I try and have fun still. Guys, then we've got Burnout Paradise Remastered. That's obviously a great laugh if you know Burnout. Driving game. Not personally my favorite Burnout, but obviously this is the remastered one. It's not bad. I started playing it. I didn't finish it. I have to admit, for driving games, right now I'm just loving Wreckfest, man. It's so much fun, but I'm playing that on PlayStation now. Wreckfest is really awesome, but that's not EA, and that's not why you're here to watch the video. But I got sidetracked. Dragon Age Inquisition. Dragon Age, obviously most people know the series, RPG. This is a good game. I really enjoyed it. I've played this game entirely, actually, before I had EA play. Well worth a pickup if you haven't played that. It's a good game. Not the best story in the world, but I enjoyed the game. It's a pretty neat little experience. I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. F-E. Don't know much about it, to be honest. It's an indie title, you know, quirky, different. I probably should have looked into it more before I talked about it. I mean, it doesn't really tickle my pickle. I'm not really, yeah, I'm not, but then again, it's probably quite cool. You never know. So worth looking into if you like an indie title. Guys, all the FIFA, well, not all of them. That would be a hell of a collection. 17 through to 21, currently in the vault. We've got Madden's 18 through to 21 in the vault. Then we've got Mass Effect Andromeda. Andromeda. Yes, Andromeda. I've never played Mass Effect, guys. Is that something I really should do? Is Mass Effect worth it? Obviously I've got access to it. Should I go ahead and play that? Obviously Mass Effect, it's like a sci-fi type game. They look kind of interesting to me. I just haven't actually got onto it myself. Mirror's Edge Catalyst. This actually, it looks quite quirky. This actually looks like quite a lot of fun. Again, a bit of an indie experience, but yeah, that I might actually check out at some point. NBA Live 18 and 19. I'm surprised there's not a more recent NBA Live, or unless there wasn't one. Need for Speed, the type of one that kind of like Underground. I think they try to make it like Underground. Need for Speed Heat, Payback, and Rivals. I have got Heat downloaded. As I said, though, Wreckfest is just my driving at the moment. So, but Need for Speeds are always not bad if you're into driving, even though yeah, they're also not the best driving games, but it also depends what type of driving. Maybe you're well into your arcade driving, then it's pretty good for that. NHL 17 through to 21. I actually enjoy playing this. I play with a buddy of mine. He loves his shell, and yeah, I enjoy playing that. Oh, I said 2 to 21, but they've also got 94 Rewind on there, so they got an old school retro one on there for you as well. Knockout City, obviously this is the new EA basketball dodgeball game. This really gutted me out because obviously I explained my ping issues. I love dodgeball. I just think it's so cool. Obviously this is a really cartoony version of dodgeball, but when I played it, like, my ping just didn't allow me to have fun, to be honest. It was one of those things you would just freeze still and then you'd get whacked up by the other team. So, but I do like the concept. I think it could be potentially a fun game. Peggle 2, didn't even see that on here before. Not a clue what that is, guys. I have to be honest. It was obviously good enough to get a second one, but I don't know what it is. Plants vs Zombies, Garden Warfare 1 and 2, and Battle for Neighborville. I love a bit of this. I actually do. It's a little bit of a guilty pleasure every now and then. Plants vs Zombies is a good laugh. Rocket Arena. This actually, I've never played it. I didn't even download it. It was even on PlayStation Plus for a while. It's like a, from what I can see, it's like a 3-player 3v3 PvP multiplayer experience. Hero abilities. It's like my type of thing, but I don't know. I just didn't give it a go. And but I do know. I mean, I love multiplayer games that have platinum trophies. I think this is that. I actually like the multiplayer grind, going for trophies. I think it's a lot of fun. So maybe I should give it a go. Is that worth it? Has anyone played that? Is Rocket Arena worth it for me to try grind out the trophies? What do you think? Sea of Solitude. This does look like a really actually neat indie title, to be fair. Really kind of interesting art design and yeah, graphic design. I'm quite intrigued by that one. Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2. Love 2 so much. Got the platinum on that one. Really great games if you haven't played them. Obviously Battlefront 1 now is a bit quiet. Battlefront 2 is obviously popping still. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Absolutely love this game. Like, this game is amazing. Like, this is worth EA access. Like, if you haven't played it, I love it. Having said that, it is glitchy at times, and I actually would have had a little bit of video in the background of it, but my guy just can't attack. So if anyone's ever had that bug where Kyle just can't find his lightsaber, or for some reason he's lost it and he just won't pull it out, tell me what's going on there, because that is doing my nuts and I want to get that game done. Star Wars Squadrons. Again, guys, I mentioned it in the PlayStation Plus video when it came out. I actually haven't played this yet. I still haven't. I've got it downloaded. I love the Starfighters in Battlefront 2. This looks like quite a cool game, actually. Obviously, you've got it on PlayStation Plus, though, if you have that. But yeah, fighter ship game for Star Wars. Gotta love that. Titanfall 2, guys. This game, obviously, the world of Apex Legends, or I should say the world of Titanfall and Apex Legends is a part of that. But this is just such a good game. One of my favorite first-person shooters. It's really, really cool game. Well worth it. Enjoyable experience. The Sims 4. Gotta love a bit of simming. I mean, personally, I already had the game. But yeah, I mean, Sims is a little bit of a casual... take your time just kind of playing with someone else's life. Everyone knows what Sims is. Don't need to go on about that. UFC 1, 2 and 3. Obviously, I mentioned the 4 is in the trial. Loving those. Really hope that we do see a fight night in the future, though. Fight night is my jam. I just... but yeah, UFC is good fun. So can't disagree with playing plenty of UFC through that. Unravel 1 and 2. These are neat little games. Obviously, 2. I actually want to play that with someone at some point. That would be really cool. But guys, that's the collection. EA Access, obviously, when I do this, I like to do a score. Last time around a year ago, make sure you check out the video, guys. I scored this in 8.5. Since then, I've also subscribed to PlayStation Now, and personally, I just could never read out all the games of PlayStation Now to you. Plus, you can also have the option to stream them. Not that my Wi-Fi gives me the option to do so, because it sucks. But the option is there if you've got the Wi-Fi for it. Guys, I do think I'm maybe not as quite happy after a year, but I do still think it's a great service and it's well worth looking into. If you buy sports games, like, just buy this. Like, why waste your money? Like, yeah, you got to wait 6 months for the game you really want, but you got so much else. I really like EA Play, EA Access. Not going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. This is an 8 out of 10 subscription service. I think it's great, well worth your money. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Like, I really, really appreciate it. If you have enjoyed the video, please make sure to give me a like. I don't normally do the face cams. That's actually because, like, kind of like a little year celebration / revisiting the EA Access. Let me know if you like it. Maybe we'll do it in the future if this channel gets enough love. So make sure to subscribe, join the station, give me a big ding ding on that notification bell to make sure you don't miss a video as soon as I drop one. Till the next one, guys. Peace out.